Welcome to a live stream for MLB The Show 26 on Twitch. We have the Atlanta Braves heading to Philadelphia for a 3-game series. It'll be the Braves taking on the first place Phillies. Braves are a game and a half out of first place, so we got a chance, if we win this 3-game series, to really possibly put ourselves in first place. So that's a hope. That is a hope and a prayer. And then, of course, afterwards we have a 4-game series against the Washington Nationals. So game 1, Aaron Nola versus Bryce Elder. Game 2 will be Chris Sale and Andrew Painter. And then in game 3, it'll be Zach Wheeler versus Ronaldo Lopez. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump into game 1. We're going to do quick manage for game number 1. They're wearing their City Connect uniforms for the Phillies. And we're going to jump in here. And we're going to get things started.
You're out. Shake. Out. Out. You're out. Out. Out.
It's a good pitching matchup. And we put 3 runs on the board in the top of the 5th inning. A 2-run homer from Matt Olson, and then a solo shot from Drake Baldwin, giving us a 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the 5th inning.
You're out. Out. Out.
All right, so we're getting ready to go into inning number 7. It's still 3-0. Braves over the Phillies, as Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna, and Drake Baldwin are going to be at the plate. We're going to go ahead and jump in here and take on and see if we can hold on to this in the last 3 innings.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining
Brad
us. Brad
Keller is going to come in.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Brad Keller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, the batter now,
Matt Olson, 1 for 3 with that homer.
Here in this one.
Had a homer, 2-run homer early, in the 5th inning.
That one the
That
other way.
one, lined to third, but it did not make it over the infield. But it was a decent hit.
You will get some high fives. You know,
Ronald Acuna is up. He is 1 for 3 with a double.
But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Acuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Tanner
Some bullpen
Banks
action for
and
Philadelphia. Tim Meza, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Banks
So they've got
getting loose
back-to-back
as well.
lefties.
Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, 1-1
the
count
tall
for
righty,
Acuna.
255 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Fouls that one away. Count is 1-2. The pitch from Keller.
Battling here as he
foul
fouls
that
it
one
away.
off. Still 1-2. 1 out. Baldwin will be
There's a
next.
1-2. He swings and
And
hits a fly
Acuna is
ball.
going to hit
Center
this
field.
one into center.
And
It's
it
going to
falls.
drop, and
And
Ronald
that's a
Acuna
one-out single.
is going to end
He
up
made
on
that look
first
easy, keeping his bat in the
with
zone
a
on plane
one-out
for a
single.
long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in
Drake
front of the
Baldwin
center
is
fielder.
up. He is 2
Now,
for 3.
Drake Baldwin.
That one dropped him for a ball. Baldwin, a homer back in the 5th, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Part of that 3-run 5th inning that has given the Braves the current lead that they're looking up at.
And that one is
Baldwin
lifted in the
hits
air.
this one to the
Sosa
left.
turns to the right on the move.
Looks,
there's 2 away.
and it's going to draw. No, he's caught it in foul territory. Out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Austin Riley is coming up next.
Here's
He's
Austin
sitting out of
Riley.
the 4
0
hole.
for 3 in this one.
He's 0 for 3 right now in today's game. He's hitting 303 on the year. And Riley hits this one on the ground to third. They throw, get the force at second. We're going to the bottom
for Atlanta, but they
of
needed
the
3-0.
7th. Braves are ahead 3-0 as Turner, Sosa, Realmuto will come
Set
to
for
the
the
plate.
last half of the 7th.
And they will
And now for the
face
Phillies, Trey
Bryce
Turner.
Elder, who is sitting at 79 pitches and has got some good energy.
Low inside.
Well, these Phillies, from
them
what we've
first,
seen, I
right?
think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight
That
in a
one's
lot of their
fouled
at-bats
off.
so far.
Circle change. Low middle.
On the ground to
We'll
third.
hit the third. Riley picks it up, throws it to
Gets
Olsen.
to first. And the
They
leadoff
get
hitter
the
set
first
down
out.
to open the
So
7th.
Trey Turner
Well,
goes down on
clearly
a
at that
ground
point in
out.
this ball game with the no-no going, that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders
Mondo
right now, they
Sosa
are on their
comes up.
toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Circle
The
change.
Phillies yet to pick up a hit here.
Why did we mention that right now?
That's a ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
That one finds the zone.
Slider.
Now 1-2.
Low outside.
Line drive
And
into
the
outfield.
no-no
Great hit,
is
and the
up.
no-no is over. So they get a man
Mondo
forward with a
Sosa
one-out
gets
single.
on
So
with a
history
one-out
wasn't meant to
single.
be
The
in this one,
no-no
but it's been
is
quite the performance.
finished.
And that's tough for a pitcher to
Bryce
swallow.
Elder.
I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
JT Realmuto
JT
steps in.
Realmuto is up.
And a foul
He
ball.
fouled that one off. Count is 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a
Realmuto
big swing
is
of the
0
bat
for
right
2.
here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting
He's
back into
down
this
to
ball game.
0-2 as he watches that one.
Tonight, his slider has
Drop
been
in for a
really
strike.
impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing
that
and a
one is
chopper
hit
out
to
to
short.
Off balance feed.
And they're
There's
going to
one.
turn the double play.
What a twin killing
So,
to end the inning. That'll do it for the offense.
we gave
but
up the
not before
no-no.
they managed to break up the no-hitter. It's the Braves
They broke
3
up the
and
no-no,
Phillies
but
nothing.
we still got the shutout going as the Phillies are down 3-0 as we go to the 8th inning.
Welcome back, and a
And
new
we'll
arm on the mound to
see
start
Tim
the eighth. Tim
Mesa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
And we've
bullpen
got
move right
Michael
here.
Harris
So
coming
we'll
to
see
the
how it
plate.
works out.
He is 1 for 3 with a single.
Breaks his
And
back,
broken
pops
bat.
it up.
That one.
And that's a foul ball.
Oh,
You know, these
It's
Braves,
foul.
digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we?
That
They've
one
lost
hit
6
through
hits
the
at
infield, and
90+
Harris
exit velocity,
gets himself
and that
on
doesn't
base
happen
with a
by accident.
single.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
So we got Harris
Up next for
Now it's
Atlanta,
at
Dominic
first
Smith.
with a single.
1 for
Dominic
3.
Smith following.
Ball. That's
One's
inside.
inside for a ball. 39,870 are here at Citizen Bank Ballpark. And we're looking, Dominic Smith looking for his second hit of the day.
And the 1-0. Foul ball
As
there.
that one's fouled off, evening the count at
Harris gets his
1.
lead at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first.
Over Harris.
Back in a
Slides back
dive.
in.
The 1-1. Out towards right
And that
center
one
field.
was hit into
Marsh
right
on the move.
center. It's going to
Makes
drop
the
into
catch.
Marshall's glove for
One
out
down.
number 2. As Harris scampers back to first base. Ozzie Albies will be
One
coming
out,
up.
man
He'll
at
be
first.
batting from the right
Ozzie
side.
Albies, the
2
next
for
to
3
hit.
with 2
The switch hitter
singles.
batting right.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Goes up for a ball. Harris leading off first.
Step off, throw to
They
first.
throw
he's
back
back
in
over,
safely.
and he's in safely. And we got 1 out, or 1 out. Harris is at
The 1-0.
first. Albies at the plate.
That's
And
out to center
Albies is
field.
going to hit this
Marsh
one
under
into
this one.
center. Marsh is
And
going
there's
to
2
make
away.
the catch. And we've got 2 outs.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Eli White.
Eli White will come to the plate.
Now in for the Braves.
White
Eli
0 for
White.
3. He flew out in the second. He's hitting 148 at this point.
Swing and a ground ball out
White
to short.
hits this one to
Whips it
short.
first
They
on
make the
run.
throw to
And
first.
they get the out.
They get the out,
Braves
and the
strand one,
Braves
but they lead at 3-0.
will be coming up. Bottom of the 8th for the Phillies. It'll be Bryson Stout, Alec Boehm, and Otto Kemp.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman.
Phillies will finish the road trip, and then they'll finish. Braves will finish the road trip in Philly. They'll go to the Nationals, and then they'll play the Phillies at home, and then they'll start a series with the Tigers.
Slider. Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
On a line out
And
towards
that
center.
one is at the center.
1 away.
Harris makes the catch, and Bryson Stott is out
And
quickly.
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Third baseman Alec Boehm.
So the hit that he allowed came off of the slider.
And here comes Alec Boehm.
Boehm is 0 for 2.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Elder is at 90 pitches.
Check swing, and he went.
Honestly,
It's
the way
0-1.
he's throwing, I
Slider.
could see him going into the 9th inning, especially if we can turn out
That's a
quickly.
slider for a strike.
Slider.
Oh, this guy's so
Middle
comfortable
inside.
hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The
Slider.
Braves
Low
leading by
outside.
3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped
And
up
that one
left
is hit
side.
into the
Duvall
short
moving under this
outfield.
one.
Duvon makes the
And there's 2
play,
down.
and we got 2 outs.
Now it's the DH. Otto Kemp.
DH. Otto Kemp's up. He's 0 for 2.
Middle inside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower
bad.
coming into a ballpark
Sinker.
like this, but he has
Low
attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the
Nope,
ground to
that's
third.
Is hit
And
foul.
foul
Slider.
ball.
Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Base
That
knock
one
center field.
is hit into short center field.
And that keeps the inning alive.
The inning is going to continue, and Elder's pitch count is going to continue to
Only
creep
2
up
hits allowed
closer
so far
to
tonight,
100.
Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And he'll challenge that called strike.
He doesn't like that. He's challenging
Good
it,
eye at the plate. to
and
overturn
it's
the
going to get
call.
overturned.
So they've still got both their challenges.
Sinker.
his energy is running low. We're going to go ahead. We're going to warm up Raisel Iglesias. And I'm going to warm up Robert Suarez too.
Low outside.
That's ball 2.
Ooh, that one missed. So we've hit the century mark for pitches. I was hoping not to hit the century mark till the ninth.
It's fouled off. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push
Shit
something
happens.
across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Slider.
Kemp off of
Low
first with 2
inside.
away. High fly ball lifted
That
in the air right
one
field.
hit into the
on his
outfield.
way
Smith
over.
giving chase.
That is the third out of the
And
inning.
we're going into the
Totally
ninth inning.
dominant on the mound as he's through 8
Phillies
without
are ahead.
surrendering a run. This is
3-0
Braves
as
baseball
we're
on the
going to
show
enter the
south.
ninth.
All set to start the ninth in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon is up. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
And first offering
That
is fouled
one
off.
is fouled off. We're behind on that.
That one pushed foul.
And another one fouled off. 0-2.
Way inside.
That one's inside
Straighten him
for
up
a
a little
ball.
bit.
Dubon 1 for 3 on the day. Not having a
1 and
good
2
year. He's
now.
only hitting 180. And he gets a hold of that
Makes the
one, but it's
catch.
caught
One
by
down.
the shortstop
That
for the
swing right
first
there
out.
tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's
It was
all
a
you're
good
looking
hit,
to do
but it just-
anytime you're at the plate.
It didn't have
Top of the order now.
it didn't have
Stepping
any
in,
lift.
Matt Olson. He's already homered in this
Olsen
game.
is up. He's 1 for 4.
And there's a foul
He's gonna
ball.
Foul that sinker. Olsen the homer in the 5th inning. He's hitting 267 at this point. Honestly, to me, he's one of our lone bright
3-0-1.
spots in the starting
Line
lineup. He's going to
drive.
hit this one
Gets down,
into the
base
outfield, and that's
And
going to
a
be
man
a
aboard.
single. Even with the shift, he gets it over the shift and
You
gets
often hear the
himself
phrase
on
short
base.
to it, long through it, and
Ronald
that's a great example of it
Acuna
right
is up
there. Got
next.
the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared
Acuna,
it up with the
2 for
well-timed
4.
swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Here's Acuna. That
And
one
he
fouled
fouled
off.
that one off. Acuna has a double and a single. Single, I believe, was back in the 7th.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back safely.
Olsen slides back in quickly.
Man at first, 1 away.
We got 1 out. Olsen's at first. Acuna is at the dish.
Now
And
this is a
Acuna
rocket to
gets a
left.
hold of that one, but it's caught.
It in on the run.
And we got
And
2
there are 2
outs.
outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a
Sosa
hard-hit
making that-
liner, but
making
a nice
that
job
play.
of covering a lot of ground.
And the Phillies
in a
are
short
going to
amount
go
of
to the
time.
Here comes the
bullpen
manager out of the
again.
dugout, and he'll make a move
As
to the bullpen.
Meza-
Tim Meza.
Meza
Won't go any
will
further tonight. It's
be
a 3-run
pulled,
game, and we'll be back to tell you
and we
about
will
the
see
new arm.
who the
in
new
a
arm
minute.
is.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Connor Gillespie. This is
Connor
his 5th appearance of
Gillespie.
the year.
A right-hander is coming up. He's still looking pretty good. I see why he's coming up, because righties are
Drake
hitting 187.
Baldwin now at the plate.
But Baldwin is coming up. He's 2 for 4. Against lefties, he's giving up a decent average.
On the
And
ground,
Baldwin's
right
going to hit this
side.
one to the
Stop.
ground.
Fires
Stout's
over
going to
to
make the
first.
play, and
the
we're
inning is
going
over.
to the bottom of the 9th inning.
Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Well, I want to see if
Back at Citizens Bank Park.
if
Bottom of
it's
the 9th.
even reasonable.
Marsh steps to the plate.
We're
And
gonna take
time
a
is
little
called for a
mound
mound
visit.
visit now. big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
He's sitting at 103 pitches. Honestly, I think he deserves a shot. I mean, he threw a no-hitter going into the going to 7. So yeah, we're gonna give Bryce Elder a shot to finish this out. We're gonna give Elder a chance to shut this down. He's gone this far. It's one of those things where we should let him go until he can't go.
Foul ball left side.
That was fouled off.
Slider. Low inside.
In the air,
Marsh hits this one to the center, but Harris giving chase, and that is going to be a catch. And Brandon Marsh.
For the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So Harper stands in.
Let's see. Marsh is going to finish 0 for 4.
Seam fastball. Low outside.
Hit in the air right
And
field.
Bryce
Way
Harper
back
just
there, and
broke.
that is way gone.
Just killed the shutout.
Bryce Harper with a star scraper. Home run number 5 on the season.
As he homers off of Bryce Elder.
It's 3-1.
It's 3-1.
They're feeling it right now.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over.
That went 415 feet. Exit velocity of 102.5.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 3. A fly out of
We
ground
are
out, the strikeout.
definitely going to the bullpen. We're going to get Raisel Iglesias.
With 1 home run already in this inning.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
We gave Elder rope, and unfortunately ended up giving up the homer to Harper. And I'd rather make sure we get the save with Iglesias.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Iglesias 3 for 3 in save opportunities. See if we can make it 4 for 4.
Foul ball. Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
This one popped
That
up.
one
Foul
is in the
ground,
foul
first base
territory.
side.
Alston's going to make the play, make the catch, and we got 2 outs.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Mundo Sosa is going
As
to
a
come
hitter,
up.
there's even
He
more
is going to
pressure take
represent
advantage of
the
any
last.
mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping
Last
that
out.
somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because
That was a
outside
strike.
of that, stuff is just
Sosa
too good
goes,
to fail.
I don't know.
Sosa
Let me
wants
check.
Another look at the called strike. It's a challenge.
And it's upheld.
And
It's
stay
going to be a strike.
That knocks them down to one
Phillies
challenge
lose the
left.
challenge.
Low middle.
Phillies have 1 challenge
Now
left.
nobody on.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
3-1 count as
Right here with the
Realmuto will
tying run
be
and the
next.
on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Inside.
They're down to their
That
final
was
strike.
them first strike.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
3-2 count. Iglesias is going to get him to pop this up into right field. Dominic Smith is going to come on in. Oh, shit.
And now maybe extra bases.
We
They're still
screwed,
chasing it as he
I
rounds
screwed
second.
that up.
And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Oh, my
That's
God.
tremendous
I
fight
thought I
from
had
him,
that
and
one
I know it's got the dugout
lined
fired
up
down
right,
there,
but,
down to the last strike, and he comes up with
oops.
a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Here's the catcher, JT
them for a
Realmuto.
strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
This one in the air right field.
And that one is going to drive in.
This should score the run.
The
Runner
run.
from third in to score. And now they
Realmuto
trail
is going
by
to be
1.
on
And
second.
the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
Four-seam
Now a
fastball.
huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Stop. In the box now. Take strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
1-2
So the
count.
tying run at second.
Ball back
Outside.
2-2.
Count now even up.
Four-seam
That
fastball.
turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Comes the 2-2. Fastball is outside. Alec Bohm.
Alec
in the
Bohm
on-deck
will
circle,
be next.
hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
3-2
At
count.
second.
He
Foul. We'll
fouled
see
that one
another
off.
payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground
Stout
right
hits
side.
this one to second,
first.
and that'll be the
Ball
final
game.
out.
And the Braves
So,
take game 1 of the series
Braves
on
take the
road.
first game in the
That looked like the
series.
pitcher was getting into a
Iglesias
little trouble
gets
there,
the
but
save.
quickly brought out a pitch
Um,
that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement.
I
on the
screwed
changeup. And
I'm not
nice
afraid to say it. I
work today.
screwed up
3-2
on that one
the final
because
score for Chris Singleton
Dominic
and
Smith
our
should have had the
entire
catch
crew
for
here
the
at
last
MLB
out,
The
but I
Show.
screwed
Thanks
that
for
up.
stopping by. I'm John
Elder
Shelby.
goes to
Talk you
2-1.
soon.
Aaron Nola gets his first loss of the year. Iglesias ends up with save number 4. And again, the Braves hang on to win it 3-2 here in Philadelphia as game 1 is in the books. Elder was named player of the game. Nola went 5 innings as game 1 of this series is in the books officially. Braves win 3-2 as we get ready to move on to game number 2 of this series. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we win game 1 of the series 3-2. We cut the lead to now half a game. We are directly behind the Marlins, who are also half a game behind Philly. So we still have a chance by the end of this series to be in first place. Game number 2, it's going to be Painter versus Sale. Again, we're going to jump in. We're going to do quick manage for this game as well. And Sale's on a bit of a run. He's on a bit of a hot streak, so that's good. And they want Michael Harris to take a night off because he has a 180 average against right-handers. So we'll do that. We'll let Yastrzemski play in center. As a matter of fact, we're going to replace Mauricio Dubon with Ha-Seong Kim. And I'd love to. Well, Dubon could play center field. He's got the arm to play center field. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just deal with this the way it is right now. I think that's how we'll go with it. All right, so here we go. Game 2 here in Philly. Andrew Painter and Chris Sale taking it to the mound. And the Phillies jump out to a quick 3-0 lead as Bryce Harper hits a 2-run homer, and then Alec Bohm comes around to score on a JT Realmuto double. Phillies add 2 in the bottom of the second, pushing it to 5-0 as Otto Kemp and somebody else came around to score. It would have been Otto Kemp and Bryson Stout. They would have scored off of a 2-run single from Emando Sosa. We put 2 runs up on the board in the top of the 5th inning. Ozzie Albies came around to score one of the runs. The other one was scored by Eli White on a sac fly from Drake Baldwin. So it's 5-2 going into the 6th. Sale is not exactly having himself a very impressive outing. But he weathered the opening 2 innings and has managed to not give up a run for 4 straight innings. So Connor Gillespie is on the mound for the Phillies in the 7th. Sale gives up a run. And the bottom of the 7th, it was, I don't know. All right, so 8th inning, Braves are still losing 6-2. We're going to pull Chris Sale. I'm going to find out who else. So Harper hit a homer to the left. That was the score. So we're going to make a pitching change. We're going to take Sale out. I'm going to bring in Martin Perez.
For Atlanta, number
and we're going to
33,
let him go.
Martin Perez.
So it's the 9th inning. It's Dominic Smith, Albies, and Eli White, and they will face, looks like Jose Alvarado. So Dominic Smith gets on with a single to lead the inning off. Albies follows that up with a single of his own. So we got 2 runners on. Eli White at the plate. He's 1 for 3.
Now pitching for
And
the Phillies, number 50,
now they're bringing the closer.
Johan
Duran is coming in. This just got a little bit tougher. White goes down on strikes.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Ha-Seong Kim walks, loads the bases for Matt Olson. Olson is coming up. Bases are loaded. He's 1 for 4 on the day. Olson drives in 2 on a single as it is cut to 6-4. Ronald Acuna is up now. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Acuna flies out, and it's up to Drake Baldwin to try to keep it alive. He is 0 for 3 on the day, unfortunately. But if he keeps it alive, Austin Riley will come to the plate. He is 3 for 4 on the day. Let's see what happens if Baldwin can keep it going or if Duran will come in and shut down the Braves. Baldwin keeps it up. Bases are loaded again. Austin Riley is coming to the plate. The Phillies are up by 2. Let's see. Does Riley come through?
3.
Riley strikes out. The Phillies hang on 6-4. Bryce Harper was named player of the game. He went 2 for 4. 2 homers, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Painter gets the victory. Sale with the loss. For the Braves, Austin Riley had a double. Matt Olson had 3 RBIs. Baldwin had 1. Ha-Seong Kim was hit by a pitch. Baldwin had a sac fly. And we had 4 players grounded into double plays. Dominic Smith, Matt Olson, Mike Yastrzemski, and Drake Baldwin. Olson and Kim committed fielding errors. Sale lasted 7 innings. He gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, got 9 Ks. Perez pitched the 8th inning. He gave up a hit. For the Phillies, Trey Turner and JT Realmuto each had a double. Sosa had a triple. Harper had 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Realmuto had 1. Sosa had 2. Marsh had a sacrifice hit. Bohm stole his first base. Painter had a wild pitch. Painter lasted 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 7 Ks. Connor Gillespie went 2 1/3, gave up 2 hits and 2 strikeouts. Jose Alvarado lasted 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 2 hits, 2 runs. But Johan Duran comes in, pitches the final inning, gives up 2 hits, 1 walk, struck out 2, gets his 6th save on the year. So the Phillies, even this series at 1 game apiece. Game 3, Ronaldo Lopez and Zach Wheeler. Wheeler looking for his first victory of the year. Lopez will be looking for his 2nd win of the season. Ooh. And we are back to a game and a half back of the Phillies, who are sitting at 10-10. Marlins are half game back at 10-11. Shit. So, final game. Again, we're going to jump in. We're going to do quick manage. See how it goes. So we got Lopez going against Wheeler. And here we go. Phillies get on the board in the bottom of the 1st. Braves answer with 3 of their own. Brandon Marsh hit a homer to right. The Braves answered with a 2-run homer from Michael Harris. And then added a 3rd run.
You're out.
That 3rd run was a homer from Eli White, his first on the year. So currently going into the 3rd, it is 3-1 Braves.
Safe. You're out.
Phillies add a run, cut it to 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Alec Bohm scored off of a TJ Realmuto single.
Out.
So we got a 3-2 score going into the 6th. Braves push it to 4-2, getting a run in the top of the 6th inning. Braves. Phillies answer with one of their own, and going into the 7th inning, it is 4-3. Let's see. Let's see. So Dominic Smith doubled to center. Harris came around to score. And the Phillies' answer was Armando Sosa hitting a homer to right. And that is how we are sitting at 4-3 going into the 7th. Right now, Orion King is on the mound. It'll be Eli White, Mauricio Dubon, and Matt Olson. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this since it is a 2-run game. It is the 7th inning.
John
And
Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for
Eli
joining
White
us. We're in the
is coming
7th
up.
with nobody out. Well, 1-run game now in for the Braves. Eli White. He's already homered here in this one.
This is the Sunday night showcase, as I call it.
Action in the pen down there. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be
Alvarado
getting loose.
and Banks
warming up as well.
This is what they're calling the Sunday night showcase. Interesting.
Tap foul at the plate.
Foul count
24
is
years
0-2.
old, and he was a 5th-round pick.
Kirkering throws a sweeper, a 4-seamer, and a sinker.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
White
Really
goes
nice
down on
sequence with a
strike.
quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon is up. He's 0-2 on the day.
In the air to left center.
First pitch swinging. He gets it into
He's
left
there.
center.
He's got it.
The
And
shortstop
quickly,
makes the
2
play,
away.
and we've got 2
That's
outs.
a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Manager out of the dugout
And
now.
Kirkering
And it looks like we'll see a
is
change
going to
on
get
the
pulled.
mound. Orion
as
Kirkering is done.
Olsen is going to come
he
in.
leaves in a 1-run game.
And it's
New
going to
pitcher
be.
coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
I think it's going to be lefty versus lefty. You know, the question is which lefty is going to come out.
Now pitching.
Tanner Banks.
And it will
Gets
be
handed the
Tanner
rock out of the pen.
Banks.
He's been someone, at least in the
Tanner
early
Banks
going,
has
that they've
pitched
leaned on.
10 innings. He's 1-0 with a hold, a 1.80 ERA.
Back to the
I
top
can
of the
see
order. Here's Matt
lefties
Olson
are
now.
hitting under
A walk
200.
and a pair of strikeouts.
Hitting 154, so that's why they brought him in.
Foul ball there.
And fouled off by Olsen. Olsen 0-2, but he has a walk to his credit. He's 4-12 in the series with 5 RBIs and a homer.
2 down,
Over
nobody
the
on.
course of the series, Olsen has done some damage.
Swing and a ball
And
popped up.
unfortunately, he's
Boom.
going to pop this one up into the
And that is
infield,
that.
and that's going to be the final out.
Braves go down quickly.
We're going to go to the
here,
bottom
but they hold on
of
to
the
a 4-3
7th.
lead.
Braves are up 4-3.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game side.
Lopez has given up
Designated hitter.
3 runs off of 4 hits. He's K5, walked 2 in 6 innings of work. Wheeler lasted 5 1/3.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Let's see what we can do here with
I don't
Lopez.
want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Low middle.
Next offering in there for a strike.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Another
Yes, they
strike.
got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Knocks
And
that one
another
away, and
foul
we'll do it
ball.
again.
Count stays at 1-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That one's fouled off. Count remains.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slider. Middle outside.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a
Ooh,
strikeout.
strike
A
three.
big strikeout right there.
Kemp
and
goes
maybe a
down
little
looking.
controversial with the call.
6K on the night.
Favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Aiden Miller getting ready to hit, and that one fouled off.
Aiden Miller, he's 0 for 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
One down. Phillies down a run. High fly
This
ball
one
right
hit the
field.
Dominic Smith.
Under it.
Smith making the
Number
catch.
2.
Out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's
Trey Turner's
now.
up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
First
Well,
pitch
I'm
of
impressed with that
Lopez. Then the
challenge
first
pitch right
strike.
there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Nope.
Check
At the ball.
swing. He
missed
held up.
for a
And it's a
ball.
1-1.
Four-seam fastball.
The Braves
Low
holding
middle.
on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike in
Down.
the
Four-seam
knees.
fastball.
1-2.
High inside.
1-2 count. And
Foul
Turner
off.
fouls
And
that
they'll
one
do it
off.
again.
Count remains.
Low outside.
Got a slider coming in
Here's a
from
1-2.
Lopez.
That's a really good
And
take,
Turner
especially with 2
watches it.
strikes.
Even in the count at 2.
Curveball. Low middle.
Got him
And the
looking.
curveball
Picks up
drops in.
strikeout number 7.
7 innings in the
Phillies
books.
down in order.
Phillies
They
still down
trail it
4-3.
4-3. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Acuna now. One
Ronald
of the league leaders in
Acuna
double singing. He's
will
basically
lead
turned
us
the
off.
gap into his personal express.
And we're going to make a mound of it. Well, we're going to make it. We're going to the bullpen. We're going to get. We're going to stretch and toss Iglesias for the 9th inning. And I think we're going to go with Robert Suarez for the 8th. So we got Suarez warming up for the 8th. Iglesias getting loose as the pitcher for the 9th. Lopez will
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep
unless
paying
we
the toll.
increase the
Hitting where they
lead,
hate
Lopez.
seems simple enough.
I think Lopez just pitched his last inning.
Line
And
drive.
that one
Makes
is
the catch. One down.
caught by
It's never fun
Turner.
going back to the dugout after
And
hitting the
that
line
is
drive
out
that finds
number
a goal,
1.
But you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything
Drake
is in your
Baldwin
control.
is up. He is 0 for
Now it's
3.
the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss.
Missed
1-1.
for a strike. Baldwin 0 for 3 on the night. Or the day.
Base knock
And
right
he's
field.
going to hit that one to the right. Get his first hit on the
So man
day.
aboard now with 1 away.
And a 1-out single for Baldwin. Brings up
third baseman.
Here comes
Austin Riley. Riley, 1 for 2 on the day. He's hitting over 300. He gets the first pitch
Swing
into
and a
the
line
outfield.
drive, base hit out of
And
the
we got
center
runners
field.
at first and
Quick
second
throw
with
back
1
in.
out.
Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day
Michael
long,
Harris
man. So
is
could
coming
every
up
hitting
next.
coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Michael Harris the second will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
Harris 2 for 3 with the homer.
And that misses.
one's in
And
for a
that's ball
ball.
1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground to first.
Hit on the ground to
great
first.
Stop. The feed for one.
Got him.
To first, not in time.
They get the
Great
force
effort
at
there.
second,
Just a beautiful play right there.
but they
to
can't
him
get
out.
Harris
Dives
at
to make the
first.
stop. Then a nice
That was a
feed
good
from his
dive
knees.
there
Knew he
from
didn't have time
Harper.
to get up and make that throw. The throw
Harper.
beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
That was a good throw.
Dom Smith stands in.
Dominic Smith is
Step
up.
off throw to
As
first.
Harris
Oh, he's in there.
takes a step off
Back on
the
a
third
dive.
first, and they say go back. Smith 1 for 3.
Swings and
Ooh,
misses.
that was
That's
ugly.
strike one.
RBI double for Smith back in the 6th inning.
Runners on
As
first and
we've
third,
got
2
runners
away.
at the
And we're in
corners,
top of
2
the eighth.
outs. Dominic Smith
Rolled softly, but that
foul.
goes
That one
foul.
off. Count
So
goes
now it's all
0-2.
about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
Count goes to 1 and
somehow
2.
climb back into this at bat through the count.
1-2. Swing
And
and a
he
miss.
goes
That's
down
a
swinging.
strikeout. Huge
Dominic Smith goes
strikeout
down
there.
on strikes.
2 left for Atlanta.
It's
and it remains a
4-3
4-3
going
game.
to the bottom of the 8th inning. And we will be going to the bullpen. And Robert Suarez will make an appearance.
Back here, Citizens Bank
As
Park.
we'll face
Bottom of the 8th.
Brandon Marsh.
stands in for the Phillies. Now on the ball,
Robert Suarez will make his 8th appearance. He has 1 hold in the 8 1/3 innings pitch. Lefties are hitting 133. Righties are hitting 083.
We'll see what he's got here.
A 33.3 strikeout rate.
Low inside.
And he'll be seeing a lefty. And Marsh to start it off. Marsh hits this one into the corner. He's going to get extra bases with the leadoff double.
Into second base.
And
the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this
Oh,
one.
that
Both
was not a
for
good
extra
way to start
bases. Gotta
things.
feel good about that. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So a change being made out at second. Pitch
Johan
running for the Phils, Johan Rojas.
Rojas
A little more
is coming
speed
in to
out there
pitch
now,
now.
representing the tying run.
A little bit more
Alec
speed.
Ball, 1
A
for
little more
3.
speed, you say.
There's the strike.
As a
Then for a
pitcher,
strike.
you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one hit in the center.
It's a base hit.
Rojas is going to come around to tie the game at 4.
It's an
And
RBI
boom,
single.
has an RBI
First game
single.
here in the 8th.
And,
Concentration.
yeah.
Everybody on their feet.
I'm
Know
starting
that
to
you can
think
come
about-
through with a good swing.
I'm starting to
And there, he doesn't try
rethink
to
going
do
to the
too much.
bullpen, but honestly,
Go ahead, run on base.
back-to-back
And
base
Mundo
hits,
Sosa,
it's
the
kind
next
of
to
one
hit.
of those where that first hit, you
To
didn't
first,
see
maybe
it
a
coming.
2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1. To second,
Safe.
but he beats the throw. Save.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Good.
Base
Yeah.
hit. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Save.
Run cams across.
And it's now 5-4.
Realmuto has an
Well, it comes to
RBI
the
single.
clutch with the RBI single, that was big. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
I'd say Iglesias is.
High inside.
This is Bryson's stop.
Could use a ground ball here.
Yeah.
In the infield, runner at first base, get 2, get out of
shit.
this.
Swing and a pop-up.
Hop
Foul
up,
territory
Baldwin
for the
playing
catcher.
it. And that's
2
going to
down.
be out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies,
Adolis Garcia now at the plate.
Adolis Garcia.
Sinker. Low middle.
I don't think I've seen Garcia all series till now.
And first offering is fouled off. Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Ball. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Yeah, I'm going to challenge that one because that one
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Low inside.
And a 1-1. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed.
Outside.
Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a foul ball, he stays
Circle
alive.
change. Low inside.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
count evens at 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one
Ball
missed.
Great RBI spot here.
3-2 count.
Garcia. The runner will be in
Garcia.
motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a
one's
piece
fouled off.
and stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the tying run is on base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Otto Kent stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike and a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
High mill.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him swinging for the K.
So we're going to end the game. Phillies are ahead
A couple of
5-4
puts them ahead.
as
Through
it will
8-4.
be
The
Albies,
Phils
White,
out front here,
and
5-4.
Dubon
Last chance coming
trying
up here for the
to
Braves.
put the Phillies back
the Sunday
in
night
front.
showcase is a good one. We'll be right back.
As we see the closer making his way out. If I remember correct, yep, Johan Duran. Oh, I hate this guy.
Now pitching.
Back now and on the mound.
Duran,
the closer,
6 or 6 in
Juan
save
Duran.
opportunities.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you
Albies
the best
is
advance
up.
they can. So
He's 0
it's
for 2.
always high stress. Let's see what he's got.
Oh!
That got him.
Albies
And
gets
that'll
hit
put
by the first
tying
pitch,
run on base to start the inning.
and he's on. Albies doesn't have a lot of speed, but it's not like I got a lot of speed to work with. Okay, Jorge Mateo. Alright, let's go. Alright, we'll go Albies for Mateo.
Substitution being made at first.
We have to
Coming
make a
on to pinch run for
substitution.
Atlanta.
Put
Jorge
Kim.
Mateo opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up.
Eli
Here's the left
White
fielder,
is up.
Eli
He is
White.
1 for 3 with
Three-pitch
a
strikeout
homer.
last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And
Popped up.
unfortunately, he gets under that one. And that one's
Brings
caught
it
by
in.
Harper.
And there's one down.
And that's
To have
going to be
a
the
little more
first.
discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high
Mauricio
in the zone.
Dubon, 0
You usually
for
see a
3.
swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Now quick throw to first. Mateo back
Over
safely.
Mateo back
He's got
at
plus
first.
speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And
This one in the air, center
Don
field.
gets under it, hits it into
2 away.
center, and we got 2 outs. We're down to our final out as
First baseman,
Matt Olson comes to the dish.
The Braves
Olson
down to
is
their
0
last
for
out.
3.
Here is Matt Olson. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And fouled
That
off.
one fouled
That's
off.
a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed.
Olson
Let's see if they
looking
send
to try to keep
Quick
his
toss
hit
to
streak
first.
going. He's got an
Mateo back
8-game hit
safely.
streak.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't
If
want to
you
run
get a
yourself
hit
out
here,
of the ball game. You get
you
thrown
push it
out
to
or picked
9.
off, it's over.
They're down to their
And
final
he's
strike.
down to his
Let's see if he's
final
willing to
strike
use the
if
whole
he missed
field
that
right
one.
here. Definitely pounding him away.
Back-to-back splitters. Back-to-back outside pitches.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Olson looking for that pitch.
The 0-2. Bounce that
And
off to
he
the left.
fouled
and
that
we'll do it
splitter
again.
off.
Pretty good pitch. There,
3 splitters from Duran.
They've
They've all been around the grouping.
Just not able to square it up.
And Olson gets a hold of that one,
And he's got
but
it.
it's caught,
Ball game.
and that
The
will be the
Phillies
ball
win the
game.
rubber match of this
Phillies
three-game
win the series 2-1,
These players were able to
picking
take
up the
lead
win
in the bottom of the
5-4
eighth and just
as
cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the
the
top
Braves
of the ninth.
bullpen
Excellent job of securing your home field,
blew it.
keeping the fans in the ball
And,
game all the way to the end. Nice W. all
Tanner
the way
Banks
around.
picks up the win. Robert Suarez gets the loss. Johan Duran ends up with his 7th save. Phillies win the series 2-1, increase their lead over the Braves, and I'm assuming over the Marlins. And this was an interesting game, and it got crazy. It got crazy in the latter part. Brandon Marsh was named player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with a double and a homer. So, let's see. Dominic Smith had a double. Eli White and Michael Harris each had a homer. Dominic Smith had an RBI. Eli White had 1. Harris had 2. Albies was hit by a pitch. Riley and Acuna grounded into double plays. Lopez lasted 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and 7 Ks. Robert Suarez lasted an inning. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and a K. For the Phillies, Marsh had a double and a homer. Sosa also had a homer. Bohm had an RBI. Marsh had an RBI. Sosa had an RBI. Realmuto had 2. Adolis Garcia was hit by a pitch. Bryson Stott committed a fielding error. Trey Turner stole a base. Zach Wheeler lasted 5 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. Orion Kurging lasted an inning and a third, gave up a hit, a run, and a K. Tanner Banks went 1 1/3, gave up 2 hits and a strikeout. And then Johan Duran came in, pitched the 9th inning, and gave up nothing. So the Phillies take 2 of 3 from the Braves, increase their lead in the East as we will be making our way to Washington to face the Nationals. The Nationals, who are a abysmal 8-14, they will put Harrison Walker on the hell to me. They put Spencer Strider back in the fucking no. Strider goes no. Hell no. Hell no. Strider is staying in the rotation. You fucking nuggets. Alright. Alright, so first game of the 4-game 4 games. It'll be Strider versus Brad Lord. Game 2, Andrew Alvarez versus Grant Holmes. Game 3, Jake Irvin versus Bryce Elder. And then Game 4, Chris Sale versus Zach Little. And then we've got a homestand against the Phillies. And then a 3-game homestand to end the month of April against the Tigers. So, all right, game 1, Strider versus Lord. Again, we're going to jump in. We're going to do quick manage here at Nationals Park. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. So Han Sang Kim will come in. He'll play for Dubon. Okay. All right, Yastrzemski will pull out for White. And yeah, that's good. I should swap out. Give Austin Riley. Well, I would give Austin Riley an off day. But all right, here we go. First game here against the Nationals. Score a run in the top of the first. Matt Olson comes around to score off of a Michael Harris ground out.
You're out. Out. Out.
Nationals tie the game at 1 as Jorbit Vivas came around to score off of a Nazim Nunez double. Nationals put up another run, push it to 2-1.
You're out.
Atlanta puts up 2 runs, makes it 3-2. So the Nationals, let's see. Okay. So for us, it would have been Michael Harris and Ozzy Albies off of a Haesung Kim single to left. Come on, Waldrop. I need you to last 5 innings at least.
Save. Out.
And the game is tied at 3. As I don't know who the hell scored, but somebody did.
Out.
We put up 2 more runs, pushed it to 5. So Naeem Nunez came around to score, and then the Braves answered with a 2-run homer from Dominic Smith. Waldrop's getting taken out. We are going to put in Perez.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 33, Martin Perez.
Out. Out. Save. Save.
Nationals put up 3 runs, made it 6-5. Are you fucking kidding me? A 3-run homer from Dylan Little as Nunez and Weimer came around to score. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're out.
We answered with a run of our own. Drake Baldwin hitting a homer to center. It's 6-6 going into the bottom of the 7th. Back-to-back singles. 3. Strikeout of Nunez.
Out.
Fielder's choice for Reimer. We've got runners at the corners. Luis Garcia is at the plate. He is 0 for 4.
Out.
He is now 0 for 5. We're going to the 8th inning. Yastrzemski, Kim, and Olsen are at the dish.
Out. 3. You're out.
Perez coming out for the bottom of the 8th. It is still tied at 6. Dylan Cruz, Brady House, and Harry Ford. No, I'm sorry. It'll be Jalen Lyle, Dylan Cruz, and then Brady House.
3.
So strikeout of Lyle.
Out.
Cruz grounds out.
3.
House strikes out. So we'll go to the 9th inning. Acuna, Baldwin, and Riley. Let's see how it goes.
Now pitching for
They
the
will face
Nationals, number 39,
Clayton
Clayton
Beater.
3.
Acuna strikes out.
Out.
Baldwin grounds out. Riley keeps it alive with a single.
You're out.
Harris grounds out. Bottom of the 9th, Harry Ford to lead it off. And we're going to keep Martin Perez in there. Ford hits a double to lead it off. Jorbit Vivas is up next.
Out.
He grounds out. Drew Milas is up next.
Out.
He flies out. Nazim Nunez
3.
struck out, and we're going to extras. Michael Harris is on second base. Dominic Smith is at the dish.
3.
He strikes out. Albies is up.
Out.
He lines out.
Now pitching for the Nationals,
Cole Henry will
number
face
99,
Mike
Cole
Yastrzemski.
Henry.
Okay, I don't know. This seems weird to me, but okay.
You're out.
Okay, so Perez is up. He will face Weimer. I'm contemplating going to the bullpen. We're going to go to the
Now
bullpen. We're going to
pitching
get
for Atlanta,
Ian Hamilton.
number 71, Ian Hamilton.
Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Lyle walk. Dylan Cruz is up. We got 2 runners on, but we got 2 outs.
First base.
Cruz got hit by a pitch. Bases are loaded. Brady House could drive in the winning run. He could be walked in by the winning run. This is not ideal. And he singles in the winning run. Nationals win it in extras 7-6. Dalen Lyle was named player of the game. He went 3 for 5. Cole Henry takes the win. Martin Perez takes the loss. We were doing. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. That was a crazy game. It's all I can really say is that was a crazy game because it was a crazy game. I don't know any more than that. God, what the fuck? This game is weird. So Strider is going to pitch against Andrew Alvarez. This is just a. I don't know what to say. So Strider's going to pitch game 2 after he missed game 1. So it'll be Strider, Holmes, and Elder. I honestly, I don't know what to say right now. All right, so, goddamn, let's see what happens. This is getting crazy. All right, so Strider actually will make the appearance. Thank God. Here we go.
You're out.
Braves get on the board, scoring a run in the top of the second. That run was Ozzy Albi scoring off of a Ha-Sung Kim single to right. Strider having himself a good appearance so far. We had a run in the top of the sixth. Drake Baldwin scores off of a Michael Harris single to center. Bottom of the sixth inning, Strider. He gives up a run. It was Joey Weimer coming around to score off of James Wood's single to right. As we're going to enter the seventh inning, Richard Lovelady is on the mound to face Ha-Sung Kim. We're going to jump in here for the seventh and see this through to the end. I'm honestly...
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us.
Cole Henry is
going
to come.
Nobody out. Cole Henry will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So Ha-Sung Kim is up. He is 1 for 2 on the day.
This one popped
Kim
up.
hits this one in the short right field, but it's caught by the second baseman for out number 1.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon is 0 for 2. Dubon smashes this one into the outfield. He gets himself on with a single. As Matt Olson is going to come to the plate
with the runner with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Back to the top of the order now. Here is Matt Olson. And the 1-0. This one in the air, right
Olsen
field.
hits this one in the right.
Tracks it down for
that's
the
caught
out.
for out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up.
Ronald Acuna is up. He's 0 for 2.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Comes inside for a ball. Acuna doing well. He's hitting well against both hands. And
in the air,
he's
right
going to hit
field.
this one to the right, but it's going to
And
get
that'll
caught.
do
We'll go into the bottom of the 7th.
For Atlanta. They lead
Spencer
2-1.
Strider is coming back out. He will face Tena, Young, and Vivas, I guess.
Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 7th. Jose Tena digging in for the
Jose
Nationals.
Tena.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That's the ball.
That one misses for a ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
That one's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And fouled off.
That one's fouled off.
Curveball. Low inside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ring him up,
And
says
they
Clyde
said he went
Washington.
around.
That's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just
Tena
a little too much
went
and
down
couldn't pull the
on
bat back
strike.
in time. You know,
Jacob
once you get
Young
going,
is
it
next.
can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Four-seam
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to
Miss.
commit to
2
one
and 1.
velocity and stay
Four-seam
there.
fastball. High outside.
2-2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Next one misses.
3-2.
Now.
Really good take, especially with 2
Four-seam
strikes.
fastball. High middle.
Got him looking, and he says no. He wants to challenge it. And he's going to get a walk.
Still 2 challenges left for them.
So we got a runner on, 1 out. Jorge Vivas is up.
Right through there for a strike. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That's in there. And it's
Vivas
0-2.
is down 0-2. And all he's done is look at pitches.
Keeps the
He
at-bat
hits
going
that
with a
one
foul
foul.
Curveball. Low inside. Curveball. Low inside.
So Acuna is playing in the outfield.
That one is
And
absolutely
what the
belted.
hell? I did not
And
expect
one
that.
hits the wall. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. And that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Man at second. That one lifted to left. And there are 2 down.
Up next.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Weimer, 1 for 2. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Nope, outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The
Four-seam
Braves
fastball.
trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That's
So
a
game
strikeout.
is
Good
tied
job
at 2.
at damage control right
Going
there.
into the 8th inning.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right
Oh.
there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Strider survives, giving up the tying run. And we are tied at 2 going into the 8th inning.
Ready to begin the
Leading
8th.
off for Atlanta,
Now it's the Atlanta
Drake
catcher,
Baldwin.
Drake.
Drake Baldwin is going to come up. We've got Kenley and Suarez still in the still up. Oh, all these is the DH. Kim's playing second. Okay, interesting. Baldwin goes down on strikes. Riley breaks the tie with a solo homer. Harris answers with a single. Albies follows with a 2-run homer, pushing it to 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Cade
Nationals. Number 24.
Cade
Cavalli.
Cavalli is up. He hits a single. Hasa Kim hits a double, drives in another run. It's 6-2, and we still only have 1 out. Okay, make it 2. And Olsen goes down. That makes 3. So it's 6-2. Braves put up 4 in the 8th inning. Strider is gonna come back out.
Washington, D.C. Bottom of the
And
8th. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. The
Dalen
Mets in
Lyle
striking
is up.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well,
23,730 is the
better
attendance.
bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
And that one
It's
is
tough
going to be
because
hit in
those
the
are
foul
moments you just
territory.
can't get back.
Change. Low outside.
Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul.
And another one hit in the
This
foul
is a
territory.
very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
A little bit low.
2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, left field,
was
down the
getting hit in the
line.
foul
And he
territory.
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Sets him down
That
on
one
strikes.
drops in first.
That's his 9th strikeout
Lyle
so
goes
far.
down looking
Let's take a
9
look at his
Ks.
pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this
James
much
Wood.
without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Wood at the plate now. That's ball one.
Slider. Middle inside.
In the air to left center.
That one is hit into the
And
gap
it
and
drops
left.
in.
Center
And
drops
that's a
for a
one-out
hit.
single.
Wood is on with the single.
For the Nationals.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis
This
Garcia.
one I just want to get
Foul
out
ball
of this.
there.
Get out of the 8th inning. We'll figure out the 9th inning when we get to it.
Curveball. Low inside.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
And another foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 0-2. Grounder
And
might
that
be 2.
one is hit to
They get
second.
1.
They
On
are
the
going to get
first
the double
double
play
play, and
and
that's
get
the
out
inning.
of the 8th
No
inning.
runs, 1 hit, no errors.
Spencer
and no
Strider
9th inning coming up.
gets
Braves
through
6, and the Nationals 2.
and with
This is NL
a
East
good
baseball
lead
here
now,
on MLB The Show.
Braves look like they're going to pull this one out. It is 6-2.
We go to the 9th. Here's
As
Ronald,
Ronald
Acuna
Acuna
at the plate.
will lead it off.
One of the league leaders in doubles, Singy.
He
He's
leads
basically turned the gap into his personal
second in the
express
National
lane.
League and
Yeah,
doubles
Boog, and the
behind
outfielders
Ramon
keep paying the
Laureano.
toll. Hit it where they ain't.
Damn.
Seems simple enough.
All right, so Cade Cavallini is still on the mound. Acuna is at the plate. It'll be Acuna, Baldwin, and Riley. All right, so Spencer Strider will not pitch this next inning. We will be
Back
making
here
a
in
trip to the
Nationals Park.
bullpen.
Bottom 9. K. Barrett Ruiz
Yes, I know he's
digging
getting
in for the
done.
Nationals.
You know what? We're gonna go back to Suarez, and we're gonna let him pitch this
Robert
ninth inning.
Suarez into the game.
So this will
And
be
he's
his
got a
9th
nice
appearance.
lead to work
He's
with,
0-1
so he should come in throwing strikes,
with a hold,
attacking
9
these
1/3
hitters.
innings pitched. Both righties and lefties are hitting under 200
Circle
against him, so
change. Low inside.
it shouldn't matter what hand comes up.
Tap foul at the plate.
Luis fouls that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one finds the
that
zone.
one for a
And the
strike.
count is 0-2. Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a
And
four-seam
he
fastball,
goes down
a
swinging at the
changeup,
circle
a
change.
sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played
Jose
right
Tena is
into
up. He's
the hands of the
0-3.
pitcher.
2 strikeouts and a fly out.
Low inside.
That one
Tena
ripped, and
hits
that's a
this
fair
one.
ball.
Fair into the corner.
Around first
It
and hustling
gets
for second.
Chased
And he'll pull
down
it
by
to
the left
second
fielder.
safely.
And we got a
Didn't take
1 out
long to get a
double.
result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure.
Jacob
home
Young
runs
is
are
coming
key,
up.
but
He's
I feel
0
like
for 2.
nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Young in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an expert.
Oh, this one high
And
deep.
that
Back
is
there.
going to be a 2-run homer.
Outta here.
Pushing it to 6-4.
His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball.
God,
Excellent extension.
401 feet. Exit velocity,
Nothing better than when the ball
103.9.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jorbeat B-Boss digs in now.
Yeah, Raisel Iglesias coming in.
Here comes the skipper out of the...
I'm not even going to waste my time.
Raisel Iglesias.
Iglesias coming in. He's 4 for 4 on save opportunities.
One of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
0-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Harris
and it falls.
Giving chase. That one's going to be a single.
Run to the plate. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Circle change. Low inside.
Oh, misses for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
There's a strike.
For them for the strike. 1-2.
And it's fouled off.
That
They'll do
one's
it again.
fouled off.
The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. They're the home team trying to pull it out.
Nunez goes down swinging.
Down to the last out for the Nationals. And now up for Washington, Joey Wiemer, as the Nationals are down to their final out.
Wiemer looks at that one for a strike.
Yeah, that's
fouls that one off, goes into an 0-2 hold.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
One strike away. This one in the air right
this
field.
One hit into the outfield. Acuna giving chase.
Get their base hit.
What?
And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
We got runners at first and third with 2 outs.
I know it's got the dugout.
I swear I thought I had it.
Strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
That damn right field corner seems to be an issue.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Next to hit, Dalen Lyle fouls away the first offering.
Four-seam fastball. Low
You want a
inside.
guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit the
Lyle
left
hits
field.
this one to the left.
He's
And
got
that's going to be the final out.
Braves.
Braves are going to survive, tying it at a game
Well,
apiece.
this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby. Talk to you soon.
So we pick up the win. 6-4. Strider, named player of the game. He went 8, gave up 5. Let's get into it. So Hassan Kim and Drake Baldwin each had a double. Riley and Albies had homers. Kim had 2 RBIs. Riley had 1. Albies had 2. Harris had 1. Acuna got hit by a pitch. Baldwin grounded out. Strider goes 8 1/3, gives up 5 hits, 1 run, walked 3, struck out 9. Robert Suarez lasted 1/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, and a K. Iglesias comes in, pitches the final two-thirds of an inning, gives up 2 hits, but gets a strikeout, gets his 5th save on a year. I think I'm gonna. I'm thinking I may start making the adjustment, at least consciously, to stop going to Robert Suarez, because it seems like every time I go to Suarez, something bad happens. So the Nationals, 10-10. Vivas and Weimer each had a double. Jacobs Young had a homer. Wood had an RBI. Young had 2. Vivas had an RBI. Garcia grounded into a double play. James Woods was caught stealing. Andrew Alvarez lasted 5 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and a K. Richard Lovelady lasted 2/3 of an inning, got a strikeout. Cole Henry, who took the loss, lasted an inning and a third, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, and a strikeout. Cade Cavalier goes an inning and 2/3, gives up 2 hits, a run, and a K. We even the series, had a game apiece. We've got games 3 and 4 coming up. And this is it's getting weird, but not surprising. So right now we are 3.5 games behind the Phillies. We have taken back over 3rd place with the win over the Nationals. We've got 2 games left. Jake Irvin will face off against Grant Holmes. And I will be back in just a minute, and we will be continuing the series. Okay, game 3 of this series. Grant Holmes and Jake Irvin. We're just gonna do quick manage. We're not even gonna get into it. At this point, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. So Baldwin needs a day off, so we'll have Sean Murphy come in and catch. And Eli White looks like he needs a day off, so we're going to put in Mike Yastrzemski. We get 2 runs on the board in the top of the 1st inning. Those 2 runs were Matt Olson and Sean Murphy. They scored off of a Austin Riley double to center. Added 3 runs in the top of the 3rd inning. Matt Olson led off the inning with a homer. And then Austin Riley answered with a 2-run homer. So we have a 5-0 lead over the Nationals. 6-0 as we added another run. Ozzie Albies scored off of a Mauricio Dubon triple to right.
Out! Out! You're out! Out! Out!
It is 6-0 going into the 7th.
Out!
Grant Holmes is, well, he's pitching his ass off.
You're out!
Yeah, he's pitching his ass off. He's went through 7, hasn't given up a run. He's only given up 4 hits. Let's see if he can get through the 8th inning. He gives up a double to Tena.
3!
Struck out Vivas.
Out!
Grounded out Lyle. Gave up a single to Woods and gives up a run. Pushes it to 7-1. Garcia hits a single. Okay, I'm starting to see the... So we're going to go to the bullpen. And we are going to bring in... Hang on a second. Let me take a look here. All right, we're going to bring in a righty. So we are going to go to... We're going to go to Ian Hamilton.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 71,
Ow!
Ian Hamilton.
So Hamilton gets us out of the 8th.
You're out!
It is 7-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ian Hamilton is on the mound. He will face Brady House, Cubert Ruiz, and Jacob Young. He gives up a single to House.
3!
Ruiz strikes out. Young hits a single. Jose Tena is up.
Out!
He hits into a ground out. Both men move up a base. We got 2 outs. Jorbit Vivas is up. Vivas strikes out. Braves walk away 7-1. Austin Riley was named player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with a homer, a double, 4 RBIs. Grant Holmes gets the win. Jake Irvin the loss. Riley, Albies had a double. Dubon had a triple. Olsen, Riley, and Harris each had a homer. Olsen had an RBI. Riley had 4. Harris and Dubon each had an RBI. Holmes, 7 2/3, 7 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Ian Hamilton pitches the final inning in a third. He gives up 2 hits, but he strikes out 2. For the Nationals, Jose Tena had a double. James Woods had the RBI. Tena and House had sac hits. Jacob Young had grounded into a double play. Cruz was caught stealing. Mitchell Parker had a wild pitch. Jake Urban lasted 3 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, a walk, and no Ks. Mitchell Parker lasted 4 innings. He gave up a hit, 3 walks, and 3 Ks. Zach Kent, an inning and 2/3. He gave up a hit, a run, a walk, and 4 Ks. Cade Cavalier goes 1/3 of an inning. And that's it. So that was it. So we have taken 2 in a row. And final game will be Zach Lytle against Bryce Elder. Again, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do quick manage, and we're going to see how this goes. We are still sitting in 3rd place in the National League East at 11-14. And let's just see how the final game of this series goes, as it will be Elder versus Zach Lytle. Okay, Eli White will miss this game as Yastrzemski will play in left. Here we go. So we give up 2 runs to the Nationals in the bottom of the inning. Those were Dylan Lyle and Gilbert Ruiz that came around to score. We had a run in the top of the third. I'll have to wait and see who it was. It was a solo home run from Matt Olson. Okay, cool. And we put up 2 runs in the top of the fourth, and we're up 3-2 as Baldwin and Harris scored off of a Dominic Smith double. We put up another run, pushed it to 4-2 as Ozzie Albies came around to score off of a Ronald Acuna single to left. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Elder is doing well.
First base.
Oh, he hit Herbert Ruiz he hit Herbert Ruiz. House grounded into a fielder's choice. Young got a double and pushed across a run. Tenya is up. He flew out. Nunez will follow.
You're out.
He also flies out. So we're up 4-3 going into the 8th. Elder is going to get pulled. We are going to go, let's see here. Weimer hates righties. Okay. So we are going to go to Ian Hamilton, and we're going to let him pitch.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 71, Ian Hamilton.
3 out.
All right. So we are in the top of the 9th. We have a 4-3 lead. Albies, Yastrzemski, and Dubon.
Now pitching
Against
for the Nationals,
P.J. Poland.
number 50, P.J. Poland.
Out. 3. You're out.
All right. So we got a 4-3 lead. It's Garcia, Ruiz, and House, and we are going to bring in Raisel Iglesias
Now
to shut the
pitching for Atlanta,
shut the door.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
3 out. 3.
And Iglesias shuts the door. Bryce Elder gets the win. Zach Littell gets the loss. Dominic Smith and Michael Harris each had a double. Olson had a homer. Dominic Smith had 2 RBIs. Olson had 1. Acuna had 1. Elder goes 7, gives up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and a K. Hamilton pitches the 8th inning. He gets a strikeout. Iglesias pitches the 9th, gets 2 strikeouts. His 6th, or is it 6 or 8? I can't tell. 6. I think it's his 6th save of the year. For the Nationals, Dalen Lyle, Jacob Young, and Brady House each had a double. Young had an RBI. House had 2. Ruiz hit by a pitch. Luis Garcia grounded into a double play. James Woods got caught stealing. Zach Lyle lasted 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and 5 Ks. Richard Lovelady, an inning, got 2 Ks. Cole Henry, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, a run. Zach Kent, an inning and a third, and a K. And then P.J. Poland pitched the last inning. He gave up a hit, but he got a K. Nationals dropped 3 out of 4. Braves are on a 3-game winning streak as we are headed back home to face the Phillies for 3 and then the Tigers for 3 to end the month of April. We are 3.5 games behind Philly, so theoretically, if we sweep this series, we would be probably about a half game back, depending on what happens with Miami. So we'll have that to look forward to. We'll get into that later. So this is gonna be it for me. Looks like it's gonna be Sale versus so for the series it's gonna be Chris Sale and Zach Wheeler in game 1. Game 2, Christopher Sanchez and Ronaldo Lopez. Oh wow, and then Spencer Strider and Jesus Lazardo. I may actually change that up. Let me take a look here. I think I may actually change that. Ooh, I want to, but I want to give Strider enough gas. So yeah, we may, let me push that. I may not move it. 'Cause I was thinking about having it be Sanchez versus Strider, but I want to give Strider enough time to get his energy back, so we might just keep Strider for game 3. The bullpen I've got to work on. I'll have to look at some stuff and see what's going on. See what maybe I can change. We got nobody on the IL. The Phillies have Kyle Schwarber. He is out. They broke an ankle for 1 to 2 months. I'm assuming he's going to stay on the IL because he's got a day left, but his ETA is still 1 to 2 months. That's not good. Not good for him anyway. All right, so I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Definitely sometime Monday, and we will get back into this, and we'll continue. All right, I'm sorry, we won't continue. We will start the homestand of the Phillies and the Tigers as we get ready to end the month of April. And then I'll probably do a recap. What I'll probably do is recap that month as well, and look at what I'm looking at with the staff, and maybe discuss some plans about some changes. I don't know, but we'll see. Until next time, I will see you guys later, and y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all we'll see you sometime Monday. I'm not gonna make a commitment on what time Monday, but I will definitely see you guys on Monday, sometime Monday, and we will get back into this. Until then, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great day.